Okay, as you're working on as a player the first strike points, and you want to play first strike point games, there's a way to actually practice making sure that you're consistent. You're making your serve +1, return +1, and you can do this with a partner. And this is, Allison, this can be like a warm-up. If we were going to play a match, we could actually start out just warming up this way. If you and your opponent are friendly and you can talk through it. But otherwise, if you're training, this is something that if you have a coach, you can ask your coach, hey, can we do some first strike point training? So this is how it would work, Allison. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you 20 shots to hit. I'm sorry, 20 balls to play out, right? You're going to go return and then +1. So you're going to return, reset on one of your centers, add, deuce, or middle center based on where you place in the court, right? You're going to score if you make the ball bounce in the very back part of the court where I have these lines, you're going to earn 3 points. If you bounce the ball inside one of the zones of truth, the deuce zone of truth, the add zone of truth, you're going to earn 3 points. If you bounce it somewhere in this attack box area, it's only 1 point. Well, I'm going to give you a point. But anywhere else, service boxes, obviously wide or deep, you get 0 points, or net, you 0 points. Now, we could make it difficult, and I could say negative. You subtract -1 if you net it. If I feel like that's something we need to work on in your game, where you're netting a lot of shots, so you can actually introduce negative scoring, which can be powerful, a powerful motivator. So you got it, right? 1 point, 3s for the zone of truth, 3 for deep in the backcourt, which includes deuce corner, deuce cage, add corner. You ready? So I'll keep score for you. You just focus on the target areas and try. What's the maximum score? If you get 20 balls, 20 possible shots, what's the maximum score you can earn in this challenge? 60. 20 shots, and they're all 3s. That's 60 points. So 60 points is the max. Here we go. Ready? Okay, so you missed the return. You missed the return, you get 0. You missed the return, you get 0 points. So you don't get the +1. That's okay. So here's the second serve. Second ball. That's a 3-pointer. And that is a 1-pointer. You got 4 points. Okay? This is the third serve. You're going to get 10 serves. Play it out. That's 1.5. And a net, so 0. So you have 5 points. So here's how I'm going to call it. We're on the 4th serve, and you have 5 points. So 4-5. Here we go. That's a 3. I'm going to call that's a 3. I'm going to build your confidence. That was close. Okay, so you had 5. Yes, you had 5. That's 8 and 11. This is the 5th serve. 5-11. It's 1.12. Excellent. There's a 3. There's 15, and we're on the 6th serve. So as a coach, if you're doing this with a player, you can have an extra ball in your hand. You can either play their return or you can feed in +1 ball. 6-15. This is the 6th serve. You also have to be good at adding. Okay, 6-15. That's a nope. Well, you got to attack that. Oh, Allison. So remember, outside bottom and really finish your stroke. Okay, 7-15. You got 0 points there. Let's do that over. I missed that serve. 7-15. Excellent. That's 8. That's 16. Good. Oh, a little short. I like the shot as far as the angle. But for the purpose of this challenge, 0 points, okay? You're at 16. We're on the 8th serve. Here we go. Excellent. That's up the rail. Oh, no. You missed that one. Sorry. A little long. 9, 16. Is that it? 9 serve. Good. 1 point. 17. Oh, there you go. Another 3. Excellent. So 20 points, and this is your 10th and final serve. Here we go. Got to get a big score here. There's a 3. Woo, baby. Clutch. 26. You clutched the last one. You scored 2 threes. 26 out of 60 possible. Pretty good, I would say. Pretty good for your first attempt. Let me just say this. A good score is 30. An excellent score is anything 45 and up. You know, you're really focusing on return plus 1, hitting it either zone of truth or in the deep part of the backcourt. And what does this do to your opponent if the first 2 shots are this way, zone of truth or deep? What are you doing to your opponent? They're going to get very defensive or at best play neutral shots unless you're playing someone that gets in position and they counterattack you. Okay, that's quite possible, okay, for the higher level players. Okay, so this was practicing your first strike points using the first strike challenge game, where you're trying to earn, you're getting the player, or yourself the player, you're trying to earn a maximum of 60 points. Okay. All right, so you, as a player, you can practice this on just the do side, the add side, or you can go back and forth. I like to just do one side because you're really starting to lock down. There's a very distinct rhythm pattern of returning and then moving in position for the +1. There's you can do this while you're serving too. There's a very distinct rhythm pattern of serving, landing, decision step or decision split step, and then moving to the +1. So this is why practicing the first 4 shots are important, because there's a rhythm to it. There's a cadence to it. When you're in a rally back and forth, you're starting to get into a better rhythm, a better flow, Allison. And the beginning of the point, obviously, to start off well, anything is a great objective. You want to start off well. There's a rhythm and a cadence to serve +1, return +1. Something we need to practice, I believe, to be a high-level performance player. 2 out of 3 points, even on the tour. It's a little bit higher on the men's tour right now, but anyway, at least for the top 10. Okay, 10 serves on the ad this time. There's a 1. There's 0. All right, 1 point. Second serve. Here we go. It's a 3. Excellent. There's another 3. That's 7. Good score on that second serve. 7 points, third serve. Excellent. 1 point. 8 points. Fourth serve. 1 point. 8. And we're going to count that. That was in close zone of truth. So you're at 11, the fifth serve. Here we go. Zero points and 0 points. $11 points, 6 serve. Good, 1 and 0. Okay, 12 points. So you got to work on that height over the net. 1 meter over the net minimum to get some depth. 7 serve. 7th. 3. Much better. The height was better. The 1 meter was there. I like the meter scale because it's simple. 1 is easier to think of than 3, at least for me. All right, here we go. 8th serve, you have 14 points. No, you got 2 threes. You got 17. 8th serve, 17. Good. 3 points. Oh, awesome. Come on. 20 points, 9th serve. Beautiful. 10th serve. Make sure you're getting in position. You're in good loading position before you pull off that shot. 21. Now you got to be more than that. You got to be more points than that. Sorry. Check the tape. You're watching the tape. You know what the score is up there. I believe it was, let's see, 20. Might have been 24. Okay. All right. Not bad. A little lower than the deuce side. So as you train this, you can see, well, is the player more effective on the deuce side or the ad side? Right? Are you better returning +1 on the deuce or the ad? And we can do it with you serve as well.